like a son of fairy dream, I am going to telling a story, The Honest Woodcutter. The Honest Woodcutter. Once upon a time, there lived a poor woodcutter with his wife and 2 children. They lived in a thatched hut near the forest. Every day the woodcutter went to the forest to cut wood. In the evening, he sold the wood in the market and brought home money and food. The woodcutter was a good and honest man. He led a very simple life. He worked hard to send his children to the village school nearby. The woodcutter had only one axe. He took good care of his axe. The axe was very sharp and strong. It was made of iron and had a wooden handle. One day, the woodcutter went deep into the forest to cut wood. He came upon a tree that stood on the bank of a river. It had many branches spread all around. The woodcutter wanted to cut some branches of the tree. He climbed up the tree and sat on a strong branch. Then he raised his axe to cut. Suddenly, the axe flew out of his hand and fell into the river. There was a great splash in the water. The woodcutter quickly climbed down and looked into the water. He could not see his axe. He was very upset. "Oh no! What shall I do now?" he cried. "How will I cut wood?" He sat on the bank of the river. He covered his face with his hands and wept. The river god heard the woodcutter cry and felt sorry for him. He rose from the river and asked, "What is the matter? Why do you cry?" "I lost my axe. It flew out of my hand and fell into the river. How will I cut wood? How will I earn? How will I take care of my family? That was the only axe I had," cried the woodcutter. Then he once more covered his face and wept. The river god dived into the water. A few minutes later, he came out of the water. There was an axe in his hand. It was a golden axe. The river god asked the woodcutter, "Is this your axe?" The woodcutter looked at the axe and shook his head. No, that is not my axe." The river god dived into the water again. A few minutes later, he came out of the water holding a silver axe in his hand. He asked the woodcutter, "Is this your axe?" The woodcutter looked at the axe and once more shook his head and said, No, that is not my axe." The river god again dived into the water. After some time, he came out of the water. This time, he brought out the woodcutter's iron axe, and before he could ask anything, The woodcutter jumped with joy and said, "That is my axe, that is my axe. Oh, I am so happy. Thank you, God of the river. You have saved my life." And he stretched out his hand to take the axe. The river god was touched by the poor woodcutter's honesty. He said, "You are an honest man. You are not greedy. I am very pleased with you. Here, take all the 3 axes, the golden axe, the silver axe, and your own iron axe." The moral of the story is, live an honest life and you will not be poor anymore. If you like the story, please like, subscribe and share my channel Sweet Cute Cute.